Hari Bol and Hari Krishna to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astral Motivation. Today, we're going to be talking about the transit of Mars in the sign of Libra, which is definitely going to be a powerful shift for all of us, especially when it comes to relationships. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Astral Motivation. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer, author, and practitioner of the ancient Vedic arts. So if you are into Vedic astrology, ancient knowledge, self-development, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, let's see what this Mars in Libra has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri.
And I just want to take this moment to give a beautiful shout out to my exclusive members here in the exclusive members only. Thank you so much to all my beautiful Patreons. If it wasn't for you guys, I will not be here giving so much free content out. And of course, I like to pamper my exclusive members a lot with a Vedic Astrology 101 course along with rituals for every full moon and new moon. So make sure to become a member today in the description here below. Alrighty, guys, let's talk about Mars in Libra. First and foremost, Mars is the planet of action. It's the planet of drive. It's the planet that wants to not talk about it, but actually take action towards what it wants to do. Mars in the sign of Libra, it becomes a little bit not so happy. And it is because it is the opposite sign of himself, Aries. So Libra is it's a sign first and foremost that is very much about others, diplomacy, not selfishness. It deals with having the ability to make everybody happy, that they're the negotiator. They're the ones that have the middle ground and are able to negotiate for everybody to be able to be happy and for everybody to feel that it was a fair share, a fair deal. Libra is very fair. Now, Mars, in its normal nature, is a little bit more about individuality, self centeredness, independence, and autonomy. So it goes a little bit against the qualities of Libra. Therefore, we have to be extra cautious during this time because Mars is going to be going in the sign of Libra from September 13 all the way until October 27th. So for this long period, we have to be very cautious because Mars in the sign of Libra, if we're not cautious, can cause issues in relationships where we end up fighting with our loved ones, or we end up in arguments all the time, or we don't know how to compromise, we don't want to compromise, or we have an issue trying to have our own way. We don't want to count other people in, or we may have a little bit of an issue trying to be part of the group, be part of the community, be part of being a team player. So this is definitely a moment where we have to be extremely conscious of how we're showing up, especially when it comes to collective energy, when it comes to friendships, when it comes to groups and associations, even a business relationship or a love relationship. This is the moment that is going to be tested for all of us. How good of a good sport are we? How well do we work with others? How good do we compromise? How well do we actually, yes, assert ourselves while at the same time acknowledging what the other person wants? How good are we in relationships? And if there's been any relationships that have been one sided, or any relationship where is one person calling the shots and not taking into account the rest of the people, then this is going to be a big wake up call. So, in order for us to stay in the positive side of this Mars and Libra, we must learn to negotiate. We must learn to be diplomatic. We must learn to be able to work as a team player, taking into account how our behavior is affecting the group, is affecting the team, and how it is that we can become better leaders, not by being tyrants, but by inspiring the people around us to get into the same energies as we are. So Mars here is going to give us a big transformation and a big wake up call. So be cautious with self-centeredness, be cautious with aggressive behavior, be cautious with not compromising, be cautious with having a selfish attitude, be cautious with being too self-centered, because this could cause issues for you if you take the energies of this transit in this way. So let's go a little bit deeper to try to understand why this Mars is going to be such a unique situation, guys. First and foremost, let's see what we have here. I want to let you guys know, thank you so much to all the ones that have already purchased my book. I truly, truly love you guys so, so much and appreciate you guys so much. And thank you to all who have also started the Astro Chakra course. It's a fantastic way for you to get into balancing your chakras through your astrology and horoscope. So if you would like to check that course out, definitely check it out in the description here below. So let's see what we have here. Well, first and foremost, we can see that Mars goes into the energies of Libra, and that's going to happen on September 13th. So this is when we begin. Now, as I mentioned, Mars doesn't necessarily like to be in the sign of Libra too much because it goes a little bit against its nature. So we have to be a lot more conscious of how we're showing up. However, there is some amazing energy going on here. First and foremost, we have the energies of Mars, and Mars is going to be aspecting fourth from himself and eighth from himself. So I know that we usually don't use the energies of Pluto and Uranus, but I just want to touch a little bit on these energies. Very minimal, and it's more about the geographical things and the overall energy for all of us, because that's what Pluto and Neptune and the outer planets deal more with, the collective energies. So collectively, I am definitely seeing that there's going to be a massive transformation for all of us collectively, especially when it comes to a transformation with our family. So collectively, we may be called right now as humanity to become closer to the family, to become closer to our roots. And as we become closer to our family and to our roots, really solidifying our home, solidifying our family, this is going to bring a massive transformation. And even for some of us, just speaking with our mom or having a conversation with family or having a gathering with family is going to bring a massive transformation to the security, the emotional security that we feel within. For some of us, this could be an ignition to actually transforming our home. Some of us, we can be working on changing our home, changing our family, changing our residence, or maybe buying land, getting a new land, or selling it. But there is shifts happening, and we are moving more towards a more homey and secure place, a place where we really feel like we belong. Okay, so there could be for a lot of us massive transformations in our home sector, while at the same time, this is going to bring a transformation of our intimacy. So I'm definitely seeing that we will feel a little bit triggered during this time. We will be tested in our patience with other people, our patience with our lover, our patience with our partner, our business partner, or our love partner. We're going to be tested if there's any insecurities around not letting love in, or any insecurities around intimacy at this time. And so these things are going to be shown, and this is a time for the world to become a little bit more vulnerable and to truly find what it is that is triggering us so much, and that we overcome these triggers that have come from the past, that have come from past fears that are no longer serving us. And so this is a shakeup. I'm definitely seeing that there could be some sudden events during this time of Mars in the energies of Libra, because we are dealing with Uranus and we're dealing with Mars, and Uranus is eighth from Mars. So don't be surprised if there's some surprise situation happening in the world that shakes the world up a little bit. I will say it has to do more maybe with natural disasters, and also maybe the stock market. There could be some shifts in the stock market and in the energies of the financial systems when it goes into the collective financial systems. So there could be some transformations here for all of us. But nonetheless, for the individual, it is about finally overcoming some triggers and traumas around intimacy, love, sexuality, and personal relationships, and that we are able to become better partners, better lovers at this time. really honoring our beautiful relationships. Now, Mars is being aspected the moment that it goes into the energies of Libra, is going to be aspected by Jupiter. And this is really good news, even though it is going to start shaking things up in the foundation of the world and in our own intimate world. Jupiter here is really giving a beautiful aspect to Mars, saying anything that happens at this time, it will be expanded. So Jupiter expands everything. So if you're not tolerant enough with your partners or diplomatic enough, it's going to expand this. But if you really are trying your best to be diplomatic, to compromise, and to come to a middle ground and be very fair, then Jupiter here is going to help you as well. It's going to expand all of it. Jupiter here is saying, have wisdom, be moral, follow your principles. If you follow morality, if you follow the righteous path, you are going to be okay. Follow your duty, follow what you're supposed to do, and you're going to be fine. Also, don't lose hope. Have a lot of faith. And the faith will definitely help in this massive transformation that is currently happening. So the good news is that Jupiter is definitely bringing this beautiful aspect. And at the same time, since Jupiter, Mars, and Jupiter's also aspecting Rahu, there's going to be a trine, an air trine activation that is going to happen the moment that Mars goes into Libra. So this is great news because it means that there's going to be a lot of movement. There's going to be a lot of movement, a lot of things to do. We're going to be very busy. We're going to be making friends, connecting to people, making some associations, collaborations, connecting. I mean, this is a time where we're definitely going to be quite busy. And I don't see that we're going to be so isolated. Like life at this time is saying, go interact with the world, go and showcase your talents yourself, and let's see how good of a person are you in working as a team, in working with the collective, in working with other people, and being charming enough to have people follow your path. So that's the challenge for all of us. So if we take the route of selfishness, we are going to lose. Here, the test is on how well mannered, how charismatic, how diplomatic, and how good are you in social settings. And the better you are in social settings right now, the more advancements you are going to be having at this time. So it's waking up the world to interact with each other, to have conversation, to make friends, and to assert your individuality within the group, within the collective. Very powerful energies, and is definitely going to be a beautiful activation for all of us. Now, there is going to be an interesting situation happening during this time between the energies of the October 3rd to the 24th. We are having Mercury joining in the energies of Libra, which means that there's going to be a conjunction of Mars and the energies of Mercury together. And that from the 3rd to the 24th of October, I mean, this is going to be an amazing time for massive communication, for going towards our dreams and aspirations, to take action in the ideas that we've been having for such a long time. When Mercury and Mars come together, this is a beautiful energy to make things happen. Not only do you have the intellect and the smartness to do something and the ideas, but you also have the energy of Mars that is propelling you towards making those things happen. So that is going to be nice. Now, the only thing that I will say when we have this Mercury and Mars conjunction, the only bad thing is that we can become more aggressive in our communication. So be careful with that you are not sounding catty, that you're not being condescending, that you're not being passive aggressive, that you are not making some smart remarks, or that you're not insulting or being aggressive in your communication, because that can work against you and it can easily get you into trouble with other people. Remember, you're in the test right now to see how good are you as a teammate, as a team player. And so Mercury here gives you more activation of your communication, but do not let it go into anger or aggressiveness or frustration or irritability, because it's going to work against you. Now, if we work it in the right manner, we can get a lot of things accomplished at this time and finally get off the ground a bunch of ideas that we've been ruminating and not taking action on. So that is one of the good energies. Now, to top it all off, on the 17th of October to the 27th, we're going to have a massive conjunction with the energies of the sun. So the sun is going to join this party. And now we have the sun, which also becomes debilitated in the sign of Libra because sun is very selfish. Sun is very I. It's the I am. It's the very individual energy. And Mars is a very masculine, also very individual energy. So these two planets that are very individual are now stepping into the energies of Libra. This is, I will say, the peak of the test. The peak of the test to see how good you work with others, how good you work with your boss, your coworkers, your family, your children, your lover, your husband, wife, any person that you have a commitment with. Because that's what Libra is all about. Who are you committed to? And even if you think you're not committed to nothing, you're committed to a job that you go, and you're committed to your boss and to your coworkers some way, somehow. So the commitments right now, it's number one thing. And you are being tested to see how good of a good sport you are in these commitments. And how well do you manage yourself in conflict? Are you immediately going to go into anger and upsetness and reactivity and insulting and upsetness? No. We are going to be diplomatic. We are going to take our time. We're going to be fair. We're going to use nice language that is full of proper energy and etiquette. Because all these etiquette things is what makes the people get along with each other. Is so that people feel respected. And that's one of the tests that we are having at this time. And remember, with the energies of Jupiter aspecting all these planets, everything is going to get more exponentially expansive. Like all these planets are going to be heightened with the energies of Jupiter. But as long as you speak with grace, wisdom, and you keep your energy at that, and doesn't matter what the emotionally charged situation is all about, you are not going to give into it. You are going to pass this test with flying colors. So it is definitely the time of relationships. It is definitely the time for us to showcase our best energy towards the world, towards others, and how we treat others. This is the best time to acknowledge how it is that we respect others and how it is that we bring our energies and our ideas across so that we're able to commute in a harmonious way. That is what this whole Libra energy is all about. And with the Mars, it's a big, big, big wake-up call for all of us. So that is for the transits that we are going to be having and how this Mars is going to be aspected and what it's going to be aspecting at the same time. And also, now I'm going to give you guys some remedies. So some of the remedies that we have for this powerful Mars is wear the color red on Tuesdays. Make sure that you fast if you would like to fast from something like meat or alcohol or things that you usually eat. Do a little fast on Tuesdays, and that could really help to strengthen your Mars. Doing the Hanuman Chalisa could definitely also strengthen your Mars, and also wearing red coral. Any type of red coral jewelry could be fantastic for you to wear at this time as well, okay? And make sure to donate red items for the temples or the church or anything that you do, or anybody you would like to donate something, donate a red item. These are some of the remedies that we can use. And of course, always chant the Maha Mantra. Chant the Maha Mantra through it all, and you will be completely protected during this whole time. Alrighty, guys, now let's get into the horoscopes. I'm going to do some small horoscopes for you guys, but I'm thinking of trying something new today. We are going to go in different sequence, all right? I want to see what are the signs that watch me the most, and I want to see my peeps start rooting for each other. So if you want for the next video for your sign to be the number one to be shown, then let me know in the comments what is your sun sign, your moon sign, and your ascendant sign, or your ascendant sign or your moon sign. And from there, I'm going to be picking the signs that are engaging with me the most to be shown first. So we're just going to do a little raffle here, and we're going to begin with our beautiful Libras, because Mars is happening in your sign, my beautiful Libra. So welcome, my beautiful Libra. This is your horoscope for this upcoming powerful Mars in Libra aspect. So for you, my beautiful Libra, you have Mars stepping into your sign. And this is going to activate you, my beautiful Libra. This is the moment for you to start taking action. Okay. Maybe you've been thinking a lot about some ideas or something that you want to get out into the world. This is the moment to start doing it. This is the moment to go out there and make it happen. With Mars in your sign, you're going to have extra energy, extra determination, extra drive. So we need to place that in the right places. Okay, my beautiful Libra, the best way to handle this energy is that you work out your body, especially lifting weights is going to be fantastic for you. If not, you're going to be extra angry with everybody. So go work out, go run it out. As long as you exert that energy somewhere, later on, you're not going to be pumped up with some edgy feeling. Also, Mars here wants you to accomplish something, wants you to finish something, wants you to start something. Okay. So take action in your dreams, take action in your ideas, take action in your aspirations. Minimum, if you have no goals or no nothing, at least take action in working out and moving your body is absolutely important at this time. Now, Libra, you usually are very diplomatic, and this is going to be a time where you're going to be extra diplomatic, but at the same time, you're going to have a little bit of an edge. Okay. Usually, the people pleaser in you may sometimes take advantage, and so at this time, it's like you have an opportunity to find the nice, sweet middle ground where you can please others while at the same time taking yourself first in consideration. This is very, very important. So, this means, my beautiful Libra, that I do see you compromising and being very diplomatic, but I see that you're no longer going to be a people pleaser. And so this is a great time to practice not being a people pleaser and leaving yourself last, but putting yourself first while at the same time having the challenge of how it is that you are going to be fair with everybody around you. But this is important because you have a chance here to break through from this people pleasing energy that sometimes may take the best of you. Now, with Jupiter in the ninth house aspecting this beautiful energy, this is a time where life wants you to really become very righteous, and life wants you to really do your duties. Okay, my beautiful Libra. So this is not the time to try to not do your duties, like duties as a father, as a mother, duties as a son, duties as a man, as a woman, like the duties. This is a time to really go forward with your duties and your righteousness and your aspirations, and this is going to make you look good. So this is not a time to be, you know, escaping the limelight or not doing what you're supposed to do or trying to hide things or try to have secrets. No, this is a time to be righteous. This is a time to be principled. This is a time to be moral. And if you do this and if you stick to your principles and your morality, even if you, for example, you're fighting and you're telling them like, no, that's not right, I'm not going to do that, that goes against my principles, this is going to be a great benefit to you, my beautiful Libra. So wonderful. Also, there could be some travels that happen here for you, and maybe some of you guys end up traveling, going somewhere, and this really ignites like an individual energy within you, and it really makes you feel like you're coming back to yourself. It makes you feel like, okay, like I'm ignited, the fire is on again, I'm enthusiastic and I'm full of passion, and let's go and get this done. Some of others of you, watch out for fighting with your gurus, teachers, or any mentor that may be helping you at this time. This is not the time to fight with them. This is not the time to, you know, challenge them. This is a time for you to be submissive and really follow along with what needs to happen. Okay. Now we have here the seventh Lord going into the first, and we also have the energies of the second Lord going into the first. So this is some very, very good news for you, my beautiful Libra, because this means that the seventh Lord going into the first, like you will be in your individuality while at the same time having a very nice sweet balance of how to handle other people. Okay, so it is a time to have your own personal individuality while while creating a new version of your relationships. Like, let's say if you felt like your relationships were one-sided, this is a fantastic opportunity for you to bring balance to the give and take of a relationship. If, for example, you felt like your relationship was or that there's no relationship, then this could be a time where you really want to get in shape, get yourself going, and then you want to go and get a relationship. That's very good. Second Lord going into the first, we also have the energies of your this is a time for you to put a lot of dignity in you. And again, the feelings of doing the right thing, go by the book, follow what the book says, is going to be so much better than if you try to do your own made up thing. Okay, follow the values, follow the righteousness, follow what is supposed to be doing. And this, if you do this, you are going to feel so confident in yourself by the end of this month, like so confident. Okay, my beautiful Libra, I have some last messages here for you. Go out and play, baby. Have some fun, enjoy that weather, enjoy some sports, move your body. But this is a time to take action and to move that body. We also have family. Family is a very important thing. Yes, family is in your mind. And that's the reason why you got to show up right, why you got to show up doing the right thing. Even sometimes doing the right thing is like, oh, why do I have to take the longer route? Well, it's the most rewarding one. And especially for your family, don't cut any corners, do what is right. And you're going to see that doing this is going to make you feel so accomplished, while at the same time giving you that feeling of family and happiness and joy. And we also have the energies of trustworthy guidance. Okay, so at this time, there is going to be some trustworthy guidance coming into your life. So keep your ears open, because there is going to be some very good advice coming to you very soon that is going to help you to move forward. Alrighty, my beautiful Libras, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you have a personal one-on-one consultation with me. Find out how to get your personal consultation in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Libras, those were your messages. Hope that helped. Love you guys so much. And now we are gonna randomly now do our beautiful Capricorns. Let's do Capricorns now. Alrighty, Capricorn. So this is your horoscope for this powerful Mars in the sign of Libra. And this is some good news for you, my beautiful Capricorn, because we have the energies of Mars going into your 10th house of career. And this is very good for you, because this is your sign of that. This is your sign of work. This is your sign that helps you achieve your highest aspirations, the Libra energy. And when Mars goes here, there's an activation. So this is a time of amazing movement forward in your career. Now, the only thing here that can mess up things for you is that you get too tyrannical, too aggressive in the work area. Okay, so if you're working with teams, if you're working with your boss, if you're working with others, it is very important that you try to find a very diplomatic way of helping the projects move forward. Okay, so the idea here is like, how good of a sport are you within the work area, with your job, with your boss, and in your career. This makes it to be very important for you, my beautiful Capricorn. And I definitely see that if you utilize these energies correctly, you're going to be able to move forward into your career a lot. Okay, so definitely take advantage of this energy, because you are in the mood to work. I mean, you usually are in the mood to work, but now with Mars in the 10th house, even more. You're like, I love it. I love working. I love waking up early, and I love doing my job. The only thing is, be patient. Be patient with your coworkers. Be patient with your boss. Be patient with your team that you work with, because this might be the only thing that ruins your situation here. Another thing that's happening is that Jupiter is aspecting it from the 10th. So one of the things that is really going to help you to stay in good vibes at work is working out. So important. And make sure that your schedule, your to-do list is impeccable, that you're following your to-do list, at least for this month of Mars in the sign of Libra. If you actually write down all the things you need to do, and you break them down into little steps, and you put them in the whole month that Mars is going to be in Libra, like, I mean, you can really advance in career in ways that you've never advanced before. But the idea here is that you got to stick to the to-do list. With Jupiter also in the energies of the sixth house, life here is saying that if you have workouts, okay, please, I know that maybe it can be sometimes too much, but make space. Because if you work out, you are going to have more powerful manifesting abilities for you, my beautiful Capricorn, and that is incredible. So make sure that you're adding in there your workout. You make sure that you're adding in there your healthy eating. Make sure that you're adding in there a very good schedule that is accomplishing all the things. And within that schedule, also add rest and sleeping your 8 hours every single night. This is going to be extremely beneficial for anybody who's a veterinarian or working with in the service industry or giving services or healing or gym or personal trainer. Any of these people are going to do fantastic during this time. Now, another thing that is happening here for you, my beautiful Capricorn, is that we have the energies of the fourth Lord going into the 10th, and we also have the energies of the 11th Lord going into the 10th. So, if you, some of you guys who work from home, it's looking also very, very good for you guys as well. Anybody who's also working in the industries of restaurants as well as real estate, you guys are also going to do very, very well. With the energies here of the home, you're going to have to find a nice balance. But I do see some of you guys taking your work to home and working from home and kind of, just try to have a balance there of home life and work life so it doesn't get too messy. And make sure that you're also taking care of your nurturing while you're working very hard, that you don't neglect yourself while you're working very hard or neglect your family. Your family is something that can actually inspire you to move even deeper into your career. And with the eighth Lord going into the 10th, I mean, you have an opportunity here to definitely create some massive gains for yourself by setting up something really amazing at the work area. So work and the work that you do for this time, you will definitely see some bonuses or a gain coming from it, or a job or a collaboration. Something is coming out of this. So there is definitely some powerful energies here for you, Capricorn, that is definitely going to take you to the next level and to your dreams and aspirations, especially if you have some dreams and aspirations when it comes to your career sector. The best time to do them right now. I mean, you're gonna have a good transit, baby. Very good transit. The only thing, just don't get too bossy. Don't get too bossy at the work sector. Don't get too demanding with the coworkers, and do things yourself. You don't have to wait around for nobody, and learn to be a teammate. Okay, learn to be a teammate and leadership. Very, very important. What else do we have for Capricorn for this Mars in Libra? And for you, Capricorn, declutter. Maybe this is the part of the house. Clean your space in the house, declutter the house, because that's going to make way for new gains to come into your life. Okay, so we want to clear out the space, get rid of the junk, clean out your computer, like clear it out, because the abundance will come after this. We also have a bountiful nature. So make sure again that you're having some time, not just working all the time, but that you go out, that you go for a nice walk. Nature, believe it or not, if you ever do feel stuck and frustrated and irritated at the job, go for a walk outside. Go for being under the sun for a little bit. Go meditate under a tree for a little bit. Like, just connect with nature, because when you connect with nature, boom, you get the idea. You get the solution that is going to get you to move further. And last but not least, partnership. Yes, partnership, very important at this time. Learning to partner up. And believe it or not, my beautiful Capricorn, this is how you become successful. That's why your 10th house is Libra, because you become successful when you learn to partner up and how to honor your partnerships and how to work in partnerships. And that is how you advance in your work and in your career. Alrighty, my beautiful Capricorn, those were your messages for this upcoming powerful Mars in the sign of Libra. I really hope that they helped you guys. And remember that these are general messages. Now, if you would like to have a personal message, then I highly suggest that you take advantage and that you have a one-on-one consultation with me. You can find out how to have that one-on-one consultation in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Capricorn, those were your messages. Now, We're going to be doing another sign, and let's do now our beautiful Aquariuses. Let's do Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscope for this Mars in Libra. And for you, my beautiful Aquarius, this deals with the energies of the ninth house. Mars will be going into your ninth house, and this is going to give you a drive to move forward with higher education, to maybe travel, or to learn something new, to get a mentor, to get a teacher that is going to be able to get you to the new level that you've been seeking to have in your life. So, Mars here is going to give you a lot of faith and optimism. And this is your key. As long as you stay faithful and optimistic and grateful, then you're definitely going to see a massive expansion happening for you with the energies of this powerful Mars. Now, with Mars too being in these energies, this is a wonderful time for you to really like expand yourself. Get out of your comfort zone and do something new. If you wanted to invest on that course, do it. If you've been wanting to get that mentor, do it. If you've been wanting to go back to school, do it. If you've been wanting to go and travel, then do it, my beautiful Aquarius. But this is the moment for all of these things. It's going to be a fantastic energy for you. This is all igniting for you to come back to who you are and yourself. Remember, this is turning on that trine with Jupiter in the fifth and with the energies of Rahu as well in your sign. So this is going to benefit in developing your sense of identity and developing the energies of who you are, and to really find out what is your duty in this life. Like, what did you come here to do? What is your calling, your dharma? This is right now the most important thing for you, my beautiful Aquarius. And Jupiter wants you to use your creativity. It wants you to use your spontaneity. It wants you to have some fun. It wants you to actually, follow your passion, follow your heart. And if you do that with faith, you might just see that you get to a whole new level here. So, very beautiful energies. Be very careful of getting into fights with teachers. Be very careful of getting into fights with your father. Be very careful of getting into fights with your student, your not coworkers, but like your friends in the classroom, like your other student friends. Be cautious with getting into fights with them, your peers. So very, very important in that part. Now, we also have for you, my beautiful Aquarius, we have the energies of Aries. Okay, so the third lord is going to be going into the ninth house. That is very powerful. And it shows here that your communication, there's going to be a transformation of your mind. There's going to be a transformation of how you speak. And there's going to be a transformation of how you perceive things and your mindset, because your mindset is now being expanded even more, either through learning or through travel or through God himself. And we also have the energies of Scorpio, the 10th lord going into the ninth. Wow. So with faith and optimism, this is going to help you advance your career and your purpose in life. And if you do actually go towards educating yourself in something, getting a course, getting a title, getting a license, that is going to help you with your career immensely as well. Some of you guys may travel for your work, may have to travel for work. So the idea here is just stay positive. And I would really suggest for you to pray. Pray a lot during this time. Pray just for the hell of praying. Pray just because you want to talk to God. Pray. And having prayer and having faith and meditation, these are some of the things that can really help you advance immensely. Gratitude journal, fundamental during this time. Absolutely. Counting your blessings, being grateful, being positive, and being faithful. So what else do we have here for my beautiful Aquariuses for this Mars in Libra for Aquarius? Definitely do some pranayama, Aquarius, because you're going to be very airy. Okay, so we have here children. Yes, some of you guys may understand that your dharma is working with children, being with children, your child, your inner child's calling. So a lot of child energy is here for you. And if you do work with children, that's actually something really, really nice. It could be fantastic for you. But minimum for you to tap into your inner child, which is going to show you the way of what it is that you came here to do. Family, big, big important thing. Your family, your children, And so during this time, you're going to get some trustworthy guidance that is going to be coming from your teachers or your gurus or a mentor or somebody that you admire that is wiser. And that is going to be some really good, trustworthy advice, my beautiful Aquarius. So make sure that you are taking that advice into consideration. Oh, I'm sorry. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquarius. Those were your messages for this powerful Mars in Libra transit. I really hope that they helped you. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message, then I highly suggest that you have a one-on-one with me. You can learn how to book that session with me in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquariuses, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Welcome, Leo, to your horoscope for this Mars in Libra transit. And for you, my beautiful Leo, this Mars is going to be transiting in your 11th house. So here we have Mars in the 11th house. That is a fantastic energy because it's trying to get you. Oh, no, the third house. My apologies. It's not there. It's in the third house. So we have here the third house. So this is a time where there's going to be lots of communication. I mean, if you've been wanting to get a business up and running, or if you've been wanting to start that project or begin to learn that new something or begin to learn a new skill or learn how to play music or anything like this is the moment to truly do it. Okay, Mars is active and it wants to interact, and it wants to interact with the immediate world. It doesn't want to be bored. So either reading or writing or learning some skill or starting some startup or utilizing all your skills at this time. Okay, and you're a very creative energy, my beautiful Leo. You're very, very creative. And so Mars here wants you to take action with your hands. Your hands are going to be activated. So what do you like to do with your hands? Do you like to write? Do you like to sculpt? Do you like to paint? Do you like to sew? Like, what is it? Because those are the things that are going to be fully activated. Your hands are going to be powerful during this time and are going to help you manifest things through your efforts. You're extremely courageous at this time as well, my beautiful Leo. You are ready to take action. You are ready to go for it. You are ready to do it. And you are not worrying about it. You're just like, I'm taking the action and I'm courageous enough to go and ask this person out, to go and say these things. So there's lots of courage. So if you've been wanting to have a little bit more courage to get something done, this is actually the perfect time to do it. Now, the only thing that I advise is be careful in getting into fights with your siblings. Be careful into communicating too intensely, okay? You may be communicating so intensely at this time that people may think that you're mad, that you're angry. So try to, filter a little bit of your communication to be a little bit more gentle, more sensitive, so that people can absorb your information a lot better. And Mars here is also wanting for you to, if you're a speaker, or to speak up. Okay, it's gonna make you speak up. Speak up your mind, speak up your opinion, speak up the things that you believe in. So if you work in communications, great. If you work in marketing, amazing. If you are a blogger, if you're a content creator, great. I mean, you are going to be activated. The only thing is, again, make sure that you are not saying something too aggressive, too intense, or too blunt that later people can say that you're being too aggressive. Now, we also have the energies here of Jupiter, which is in your 11th house and is transiting and it's aspecting this energy of the third house. So that is very, very nice, because here life is also giving you the possibility for you to have the courage to talk to a new set of friends, a new set of people, a new set of communities or groups or associations that you haven't talked to them before, and now this gives you the courage to go and speak with them. It wants you to make new friends. It wants you to make new acquaintances, Leo. It doesn't want you to stay in the same situation. So here life wants you to socialize, interact, and make sure that you are using your voice for positive things and not for negative things. So yeah, it's pretty much like you're going to have a crowd that is going to be here to watch you. But if you get too intense with your voice, the crowd may just leave. So make sure that you are utilizing that voice and that communication in the best way possible to attract as many possibilities, as many connections, as many gains as you possibly can have. So, very, very good energy. It is definitely activating your social circles here. Okay. So it's just a matter of you learning how to manage those social circles in the best way possible. We also have the ninth lord going into the third. Travels can be fantastic for you. Maybe some of you guys might be talking to some foreign people, people that you haven't met before, or foreigners from somewhere else. There could be some activation to wanting to learn something or to teach. Maybe you are a teacher and you want to teach others. You want to gain a more ground of people or more networks at this time. So for all of that is fantastic. And if you are doing any sort of publishing or writing, also fantastic for all these energies. And last but not least, we also have the energies of the 10th lord, no, the 4th lord going into the 3rd. So with the 4th lord going into the 3rd, this is definitely a time where watch out for the communication with your family as well. As I mentioned before, the siblings especially, but family overall, you want to communicate in a nice way, so that everybody's in the same, in the same page. It's also a great time to um, communicate with family that you haven't talked to in a long time. This could really ignite you. And be careful with fighting with your mom. All right. Now let's look a little bit deeper into the messages here for my beautiful Leos for this Mars in Libra transit. And we have innocence. Yes, we have to see the innocence on everybody, my beautiful Leo. And yes, of course, they're going to make mistakes. They're not going to do things right. But you can become very judgmental and very critical with this energy. So Mars here is just asking, like, try to look for the innocence in everybody. It's like, oh, they just don't know any better. It's okay. It's okay that they make mistakes. It's okay. Like, don't let things really trigger you and get to you. Try to see that at the end of the day, it's just people are in their own ignorance and they're innocent because of that. And that can help you to not get into so many fights with others because your communication is going to be sharp. Relationship, oh yes, baby, there's relationship here for you. Relationship is coming for you. This is a time to be very cautious in the way that you speak to your partner if you do have a partner. And if you don't have a partner, I see a relationship coming to you very, very soon. But the name of the game here is learn how to be a good teammate and how to be a good partner. And that your communication is a major part to these things. And that could really help you. And last but not least, giving and receiving. So we want to bring balance to these relationships, that the relationships don't need to be only taking or giving, finding the balance. Okay. And also find the balance in even communication. Okay, I already spoke, let the other person speak. Like, this giving and receiving is what's going to bring harmony. It's what's going to bring fairness. It's what's going to bring the diplomacy. So try to think in that way, my beautiful Leo. Alrighty, Leo, those were your messages for this Mars and Libra. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you would like to have a personal relationship with a personal reading with me, then I highly suggest that you have a one-on-one consultation with me. You can find out how to book one in the description here below, my beautiful Leo. Alrighty, Leo, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancers. Let's do Cancer now. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your horoscope for this Mars in the energies of Libra. And for you, this Mars in the energies of Libra is happening in the 4th house. Oof. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancer. I want to give you a big warning. You have to be quite cautious because Mars is in the energies of your 4th house, which means that you may be in a little bit of an energy to fight with your family. Yes. So be careful here, my beautiful Cancer, that you don't end up fighting with family, that you don't end up fighting with your mom, that you don't end up in this sort of negative energy with family. Instead, try to direct the energy of Mars into fixing things in the house. Fix the things in the house. Get to work in the house. Maintenance. I know that the house has maintenance, the apartment, wherever that you are. do things in the house. And even if the house is perfect, then do some gardening, do some cooking, okay? If you focus on activities in the house, this is going to be so much better for you. Because if you're just trying to relax and lounge in the house, you're going to feel disturbed. You're going to feel like people are disturbing you. You're not going to have this ability to just relax. What is going to relax you is that you do things in the house. So get the garden done, do the landscaping of the house, fix the house up, clean the house up, paint the house up, water pressure the house up, like whatever it is. But this is a moment right now for you to really take this energy into working in the house. Maybe some of you guys are ready to move. So there's a lot of things that need to get done in the house. This could be a great time to get rid of things that you no longer need. Get rid of these things that you no longer want in the house. Check to see what am I holding on that is no longer that I'm using, and that you can let go of it. This energy of Mars wants you to work on the house and work on your foundation, okay? And that your foundation feels secure, reliable, and steady. That is what this Mars really wants for you. So if you've been wanting to move, this is an amazing energy to get you going. If you've been wanting to change things in the house, an amazing time to do it. Or just even getting out of the house, Cancer, and like becoming a little bit more, like be out of your comfort zone. Mars here is like, okay, we can get out of this comfort zone. We have the drive and the courage to get out of this comfort zone. And last but not least, I want to say, don't fight with your mom, don't fight with your family. Be cautious of this, because you may be causing some fights, and there's no need for that. Now, we also have the energies here of Jupiter. Jupiter right now for you is in the 8th house. No, it's not. It's in the 12th house. So Jupiter right now is in the 12th house, aspecting this 4th house, and it's turning on your moksha trikona, which means that this is a time to really focus on letting go what no longer serves you, especially when it comes to subconscious patterns of the past, immaturities, childish behaviors, or child wounds that you've had for such a long time, still representing and holding on to them. This is a perfect time to let those things go, my beautiful Cancer, and to make peace in your heart, to make peace in your past, to make peace with the past, so that you can have this transformation. So maybe for some of you guys, it's actually leaving a house. If you've been living in the same house for I don't know how long, maybe this is a time to let that go. If you've been living in the same neighborhood for I don't know how long, this could be a time to close that down. But closures are coming here. Jupiter wants you to close something. Jupiter wants you to let go of something. And if you do this, you're going to feel more emotionally happy, more emotionally secure, and you're going to have more stability. We have here the 10th Lord going into the 4th house. This is a time to also have the balance between work life and home life. Very, very important. And also, if you work from home, this seems to be something very, very good. Again, just make sure that you're not neglecting the home life things that need to get done. If you work with real estate, if you work with restaurants, if you work with food, if you work with nurturing or conveniences, or luxurious conveniences like boats, this is something really, really nice. It's going to be a good time for you. Very, very good time. And if you've been looking for real estate or been looking for investing in these things, it's a good time as well. Now, we also have here the 5th Lord going into the 4th. So all of these things, be careful also with fighting with your children. Maybe some of you guys are deciding to change things in your home for the children or for your career, changing residencies for the children or for the career, or the career is making you change residencies, and then the children are getting a little bit upset about it. There could be any of these things at this time. But the idea is that you have enough creativity and enough willpower to transform the things in your house, to change nests or to better your nest. And that is also going to help you to advance in your career in ways that you've never thought before. But something here has to be let go of. Okay, let's look a little bit deeper into these messages, my beautiful Cancer. What else do we have for Cancer when it comes to this Mars in Libra? Surrender your obsessive thinking. Yes. Don't obsess, think. Go and do. take action. Obsessing and thinking about something is not going to make it better. And yes, you could be thinking a lot about the past. You could be thinking a lot about what happened, what did not happen. This happened to me in the past. And it's like, yes, you're supposed to go through all these feelings so that you can let them go, so that you can say, hey, but you know what? That's not longer me. I'm somebody new. Like, it's okay to make peace with that past so that you can surrender to your full power. This wants you to ignite your power, ignite your energy, to stop living so small, to stop living in this uncomfortable situation, and to explore outside of yourself, get out of the comfort zone to find something that is way more comfortable. And last but not least, surrender to your intuition. Your intuition is going to be very strong at this time, my beautiful Cancer. Very, very, very strong. Follow your intuition, listen to your intuition, because your intuition is not going to take you in the wrong way. Okay, your intuition is definitely taking you in the right way, so listen to it. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancers, those were your messages for this upcoming Mars and Libra. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage and have a one-on-one reading with me in the description here below. You can find out how. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancer, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful, let's do Aries. Welcome, Aries, to your horoscope for this Mars in the energies of Libra. And for you, this Mars is going to be happening in the sector of your 7th house. Very interesting energy. This gives a natural Mangladosh. So number one thing I will say is you got to be very cautious that you don't get into fights with your partner, business partner or love partner or anybody you're committed to. You are having the very, very strong lesson around how to handle other people, how to be friends with others, and how to manage relationships. You are that person that has it very strongly. How to manage relationships without abandoning yourself, but without also being an a-hole that doesn't care about other people. Okay, so here, my beautiful Aries, is about learning that balance. If you are single, then I see that Mars is going to make you want to meet somebody, have a relationship, go and meet a special person. So that's really nice. And also, if you are in a relationship, you just have to be cautious that you do not get into this my way or the highway, because that is not going to help your relationship. Now, Mars here is definitely wants you to socialize with Jupiter, that is also in your 3rd house of communication, and Rahu in your 11th. This is a fantastic time to meet the right people, but you have to show up amazing, okay? You have to show up with etiquette, with grace, with good manners, with respect, with diplomacy. And as long as you do this, wow, you're going to meet some people that are going to help you so much. You're going to meet the right people that are going to take you to the next level. So it's a social time for you. And Mars wants you to become sociable. Mars wants you to talk to people. Mars wants you to make friends, to make clients, to get to know others, to associate with others. And Jupiter here is giving you the power of gab, the power to communicate, the power, hey, you can talk to anybody and anybody's going to be excited to talk to you back. So that's some really good news. So Jupiter here is definitely helping you immensely to make your dreams come true. Because if you meet the right person, you can just reach your dreams even quicker. So Mars here is definitely doing a big number with you. With the first lord going into the 7th house, that means that you're going to be mainly focused on others and people. So don't fight this feeling. Go out, make friends, let other people be the center of attention, like be with them, meet others, be interested in others. I know maybe the world is not that interesting and you already know, but be interested in others. Let God surprise you a little bit, because you might just meet a person that you're just like, whoa, I can't believe I just met you. You can help me with this, or you can help me with that, or you're the perfect partner for me, or whatever it may be that your dreams are. Okay, but Jupiter here is helping you towards your dreams and aspirations. At the same time, we are having the 8th lord going into the 7th. This means massive transformations are going to happen. You may become very intimate with these people that you meet, or these social things, these social events are going to deepen your connection, and focusing on others and focusing on relationship is actually going to also heal a lot of your subconscious, a lot of triggers, a lot of things of your shadow that maybe tells you that the shadow holds you back from making meaningful and deep relationships. So here we are having a massive opportunity for you to be able to really deepen your connections at a new level and to create some true intimacy with another one that is going to make you feel very, very happy. So amazing energy for you, my beautiful Aries. Now let's see. We're going to see what are some other messages that we have for Aries for this Mars in Libra for Aries. And we have playfulness. Yes. Being playful is how you're going to recapture romance. It's how you're going to recapture love in your life. So make sure that you're being romantic and loving, and that is going to be amazing. We also have religious factors are affecting your love life. So you guys, really, your spirituality and how you were brought up spiritually is affecting the way that you have your relationship. So you really benefit from socializing and becoming friends with people who have the same principles and beliefs as you do. Okay, so if you are Christian, go to church, go and make more Christian friends. That's going to make you feel really happy. If you are Muslim, go and make more Muslim friends. But you need people around you. Your friends and associations and the people you collaborate with need to have the same value system as you do. If not, it's not going to feel good for you. And last but not least, finances and career are affecting your love life. So this could be a wake-up call. At this time, we need to talk about the shared resources that you may have with your partner, how you guys are distributing the responsibilities, how you are, your financial issues are also affecting your love life. So if you have not been financially safe or feeling secure financially, this may cause some issues in the relationship. There's a saying that says in my country, like, once the money goes out the window, the love goes out the window as well. So it is important to have money in a relationship and to maintain it so that things are balanced and things are loving. So try to bring balance to these things, my beautiful Aries, to your career and finances in the relationship. Okay. Alrighty, my beautiful Aries, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember, these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message with me and have a personal reading with me, then definitely book one today. In the description here below, you will be able to find out how to book a session with me. Alrighty, my beautiful Aries, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful, let's do Saggy. Welcome, Sagittarius, to your horoscope for this powerful Mars in Libra. And for you, Libra is the sector of your 11th house. So this is some good news. This means that you, in this upcoming time of the energies of Mars and Libra, you are going to be busy. Okay, this is a social time for you, my beautiful Saggy. I want you to go out. I want you to have some fun. I want you to meet some friends, and especially male friends at this time are going to be very beneficial for you. Guys, bro friends are going to be fantastic for you. You could be making a friend that's a male that can really help you move forward, that can really ignite you, that can really get you to a new sector of your dreams and aspirations. This is a time where you're going towards big gains. Maybe you make a friend that also wants to make big gains with you, and the both of you are working together towards these things, which is wonderful. But the minimum is that you want to socialize. You want to make some new friends. You want to connect with some new people, and you want to expand your networks of friends at this time. And that is going to bring you gains. That's going to bring you more abundance and prosperity. And with Jupiter in your 7th house aspecting this beautiful Mars, then this means that yes, the more you communicate, the more you go towards social locations, even a partner, making friends with your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or expanding your relationship into meeting more people. And I'm not talking about polyamory or anything like this. Talking about respectfully having your relationship while at the same time knowing how to be sociable in group settings. This is going to be something fantastic for the both of you. But this is a time of busyness. I see you socializing. I see you meeting people. If you end up meeting somebody that can become a friend, that can become an actual lover for some of you guys, this can happen very easily. And with Rahu in the 3rd house, this trine of your desires of Artha trine is going to be very activated. So this is a time to definitely make your dreams come true, socialize, make friends, go talk to people, go to networking meetings. All of these things are going to be fantastic. And it's going to expand your possibilities. It's going to get you more clients. It's going to get the word out there about what it is that you do. This is a time to market yourself. Now, at the same time, we have the fifth Lord going into the 11th house. This means that there is a lot of possibilities for um, creative collaborations that can come here for you. Working with these people and you're having a creative collaboration, working together. Very powerful energy for collaborations, for meeting others, and for having those associations with other people. Fantastic. We also have the energies here of the 12th Lord going into the 11th house. So there could be foreigners. You're making friends in foreign lands. You're making friends in faraway lands. You're making friends with spiritual people. You're making friends with people who are wiser, who are older, who already gone through it. You're making friends with people who actually have that relationship with the divine. Okay, so it's a lot of spiritual energies and a lot of spiritual connections. And also, here, there could be some other connections that you're letting go at the same time. Okay, be careful with fighting with some friends. Maybe some of you guys end up fighting with a friend and then there's an end to a relationship. Now, it's a possibility with the aspects here. Now, I don't want that to happen to you, Saggy, but there could be some fights, some arguments. So try not to fight or argue, especially in social media, especially in groups and associations or with friends and associations. This could be a time to really, check to see how good of a teammate you are, for sure. And if there is a relationship that is not benefiting you and it's extremely toxic, then this is an energy that is finally cutting you away from those friends to get you involved with better friendships in your life. Let's look a little bit deeper into these messages, my beautiful Sagittarius. What else do we have for Sagittarius with this Mars in Libra? And we have, yes, cleanse and restored. Okay, this is a great time for you to cleanse your body, detox your body. It would be quite fantastic and it's going to benefit you a lot. But you could also be detoxifying your friends and associations and groups. Maybe you may even go and detoxify your social medias where you're like, I don't want to keep following certain people, and you're going to clean it all out. So there's going to be all of that. But if you are feeling like you are in need of a cleanse and restored detoxification kit, I have a detox kit for you in the description here below. You can find it if that's something that interests you. We also have the energy of be honest with yourself. So this is a good time to be honest with yourself. That's why we have this spiritual sort of edge to this transit for you, is that it's letting you look into your subconscious and also see how other people have affected your subconscious. Because remember, who you associate with, you become them. So if there's been people that have programming from cults or groups or associations or friendships that have tried to manipulate you or warp your mind, you are going to be able to see this and let this go. But the idea is, like, we have to be very honest with ourselves, doing this honesty work and seeing things for what they really are instead of denying them. It's what's going to help you at this time, my beautiful Saggy. We also have the energies of the ocean. So the ocean can really help you at this time. Make sure that you're going into waters, bodies of water, rivers, or even just taking more baths, drinking more water. Okay, drink more water. Very, very important during this transit to drink more water, to stay hydrated, because there's just too much vata energy dehydrating everything and drying up everything. So more water and being close to bodies of water is going to help you at this time. Alrighty, my beautiful Sagittariuses, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage and have a one-on-one session with me. You can know how to book one in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Saggies, those were your messages. I hope that you like them. And if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful, let's do Virgo now. Welcome, Virgo, to your horoscope for this powerful Mars in the sign of Libra. And for you, my beautiful Virgo, Mars is going to be transiting your second house of money and abundance and prosperity and values and family and eating and voice. So all of these things are going to be very strong in you. Now, there is going to be an amazing energy that wants you to work really hard and hustle for money. So your drive for money is going to get activated, my beautiful Virgo. You're like, I want to make that money. I got some goals. I'm shooting for that and I'm going for it. So Mars here is activating you to definitely hustle. And with the energies of Jupiter aspecting it, wow, I mean, you have an incredible possibility right now, my beautiful Virgo, to land a job that pays you more, to work more and get that bonus, to work more and get that commission, to find a better job that pays you more, or minimum that they raise your money, that they raise up your abundance for you. So my beautiful Virgo, you are very, very blessed on this aspect. Now, the one thing here is you have to be very cautious to not overspend, because just as you're making money, you might be also spending it really quick. So be careful with that, my beautiful Virgo. Make sure that you're budgeting yourself. Make sure that you're not spending everything that you just gained, because that is not going to help you at this time. And yes, it could burn a hole in your pocket here. So don't do that. Okay, don't do that. But at least do focus on how you want to expand your finances, how you want to expand your work to create more abundance, more finances in your life, how you can create more abundance, more security. Maybe some of you guys are wanting to buy something very expensive at this time. I'll say take your time. You don't have to do it instantaneously, but look at the possibilities, shop around a little bit before making final decisions. And also make sure that you're eating well while you're working very hard, because some of you guys may be eating too much junk food or not enough nutrition. So make sure that you're eating enough during this time when Mars goes here for you. Okay. Some other energies that are going to be affecting you at this time is also the energies of the eighth lord going into the second house. So here we have a massive transformation to your finances. And life can maybe give you a glimpse of your insecurities around money so that you can finally tackle them. Or insecurities around lack of security. And now Mars here is like, we're going to get that security and I'm going to work for it really hard. So Mars here is igniting you towards abundance and prosperity and solidity and security, to overcome any fears and to overcome any insecurities of the past. So massive inner transformation. And especially if you did have any money blocks psychologically, if you had money blocks, this is going to be transformed for you as well. Now, at the same time, not only do we have this, but we also have the energies of the third lord going into the second house. Communication is going to help you with abundance. Working other people's monies is going to help you with abundance. If you work in a job where you work other people's monies, insurance, or anything like this is going to be really good for you. Bettering your credit is going to make you feel more secure. Utilizing resources of others is also going to help you at this time. Some resources may come to you from that. Communication, media, marketing, networking, all of this is really good for you right now, my beautiful Virgos. So maybe some of you guys have your own business. You want to create more sales. You're going to use marketing to help you with that and to get the word out there. Or you're going to use your entrepreneurship skills to help you get more into that abundance and prosperity. But it's definitely a busy time. It's definitely a time for you to put lots of effort, because the efforts are going to show and they're going to bring you abundance and prosperity. Let's see what do we have here for my beautiful Virgos when it comes to Mars in Libra. First and foremost, focus on your priorities. Exactly, Virgo, what I'm saying. Gotta focus on your priorities. Gotta focus on what's important. Gotta focus on these things. This is the most crucial thing. Do not get distracted at this time. Make sure that you're focused. If you focus on your priorities, you're going to see some massive abundance. We also have take a divinely guided chance. So this is a moment to take a chance on yourself, especially if you've never done it before. Jupiter in the house of career saying, if you take any chances, I got you. You will land in your feet. I'm going to expand it. This is the moment for you to go towards your dreams and aspirations and to be courageous. So take a divinely guided chance. Take a divinely guided chance. I would say be careful with any like things that are asking you to pay before you get money. No get rich quick schemes of anything like that. But take a chance. Take a chance on your career. Take a chance on getting out of your comfort zone. Take a chance on you, because there's massive possibilities for prosperity. And last but not least, donations, tithing, and charitable work. You're gonna recognize that maybe you are giving your services or your abilities or your skills pretty cheap. And so this is the moment for you to really give that value to your skills and to get paid what you deserve. For others of you who are making good money, who are very abundant, this is the moment for you to donate back. The more you give back, the more abundance you will also have at the end. Okay? Alrighty, my beautiful Virgos, those were your messages for this upcoming Mars in the sign of Libra. I hope that they help. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you book a personal reading with me. You can book one in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgos, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to let's do our Tauruses. Welcome, Taurus, to your horoscope for this powerful Mars transit in Libra. And for you, a Mars transit in Libra is going to be happening in your 6th house. Ooh, this is some good news, baby, because Mars loves to be in the 6th house, okay? This is where he goes to battle and he can actually kill all the illnesses and the enemies and the diseases and the dead. I mean, here Mars is like igniting you on a daily basis. You're going to be going Superman, Superwoman mode on a daily basis. Wonderful. And that is aspecting also, Jupiter is aspecting it from the 2nd house, which means, Tauruses, that this transit of Mars in the energies of Libra is going to get you to work, okay? You are in the mood to work. You are in the mood for working out, tackling all your tasks, tackling down all the to-do lists, making sure that you are an amazing worker, and you might just be making people look bad at work, okay? Your coworkers are like, whoa, Taurus, like, how are you so incredible at the job right now? It's because of this Mars in the 6th house. Mars wants you to take action on your daily life. Get your life in order. Get your health in order. Get your work in order. You have workaholic energy at this time with this Mars in Libra. The only thing that I will say that you have to be very cautious of is that you may fight with your coworkers. So be careful with that, okay? But do fight with your enemies. Fight the competition, because you'll win. You're going to win, Taurus, if you fight the competition. This is an amazing time for you to also work out, okay? Make sure that you're adding into the to-do list nice meals, good healthy living, and your workout, your steps, your water. Make sure that you're drinking everything. Actually, now, talking about water, let's have some. Yes, my beautiful Taurus. So you have an incredible opportunity right now to truly advance in all material matters of your life. Money, prosperity, job, work, service, abundance, career, all of these things right now are being ignited for you. And if you play your cards right, if you have your to-do list, if you do your work and you make sure that you do all the things that you say you're going to do, and you spread out your goals in little meaty goals on a daily life, and you do all of them, this means that you're going to advance. You are definitely going to advance, and you're definitely going to move forward towards your dreams and aspirations. And there's definitely prosperity coming in. So incredible. This is some really, really good energy. Again, just be careful with fighting too much. Be careful with be diplomatic. Like, if you want to beat them with kindness. And this might be just even more powerful from you. So you don't have to lose your cool. You don't have to get down on their level, because you're killing it, okay? Now, at the same time, we have the 12th Lord going into the 6th house. This is a very nice yoga that is going to protect you. If there is any problem, challenge, obstacle that may seem like, whoa, where did this come from? At the end of the day, is going to be a blessing in disguise, okay? No losses here. You will be able to move forward. So any challenge that you have, just get excited. Get excited that you're gonna get that challenge down. Get excited that you're gonna beat the competition. Get excited. You know, don't scare away. Be courageous, because at this time you definitely have the energy of a winner, of winning. Very, very powerful. Then we also have the 7th Lord going into the 6th. Okay, now this is where you need to be cautious, because you can get into fights with your partner. Now, work is all great. Work is a fantastic. But when it comes to your personal relationships and your committed relationships or your business partner, you might start getting into some quarrels and fights here and there. So be very cautious, okay? Your partner is not your enemy. Your husband, your spouse, your wife is not your enemy. So be careful with making fights that don't need to be there, okay? Argumentative fights that don't need to be there. Be very selective of this, okay? And especially with business partners, because that could really show up, and that could be the one thing that messes things up for you. Now let's go a little bit deeper here for you, my beautiful Taurus, for these energies of Mars in Libra for Taurus. And we have the courage to ask for and accept help from others. Yes, yes. You're going to get further with others. You're going to get further with people. Have the courage to ask for their help. Have the courage to ask for collaborations, because you can definitely get them. Dreams of abundance. I mean, this is the moment to really chase your dreams. Chase your dreams. I mean, you're such in a good positive energy to make amazing strides, my beautiful Taurus. This is not the time for you to doubt your ability to make your dreams come true. So dreams of abundance are here. You could be getting some powerful dreams during this transit as well, with the 12th Lord going into the 6th. So make sure you write down your dreams. Make sure you write down your dreams, and have a dream journal so that you can decipher them. And also check to see, like, what are you daydreaming about? Journal about your daydreams. Journal about what it is that you do want to manifest, because you have so much potential energy at this time that if you get scattered, then we might not end up having one thing accomplished. So really own into your dreams and aspirations. And last but not least, we have, I'm going to give you these two because they both wanted to come out. First, you can start working on your part-time, you can start working part-time on your dream career, and it will eventually make you fly. Keep your current job to pay the bills, but start putting energy in that dream career that you have, because eventually it will come true. And last but not least, no more complaining, Taurus. Be very cautious with this. The complaining could be the only thing that starts getting you into trouble with your partner, that starts getting you into trouble with your spouse, that starts getting you into trouble with everything. So no complaining during this month. No complaining. If you have nothing to say, I'll stay quiet. So that could be the only thing that ruins it there for you. Alrighty, my beautiful Taurus, those were your messages for this upcoming Mars in Libra transit. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general readings. If you would like to have a specific reading to your situation, then I highly suggest that you book a one-on-one session with me. In the description here below, you will be able to find out how to book one. Alrighty, my beautiful Taurus, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful, let's do Scorpio. Our beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, to your horoscope for this Mars in Libra. And for you, this is going to be happening in the energies of your 12th house. So this is going to be some interesting energies, my beautiful Scorpio, because you are now closing cycle. Okay, Mars here wants you to get spiritual. And Mars here wants you to heal any subconscious patterns that have hindered your relationships. So is there fears around love? Is there fears around trust? Is there doubts that you will never meet the one? Is there problems that you've had with your partner. Is there disconnection? Is there too much lack of love or anything like this? This is a moment to heal your subconscious from any patterns of negative relationship things that could have happened, releasing negative thoughts around relationships, negative thoughts around your relationships. This is the moment to do this. So it is a good time for my Scorpios to have some time alone, or to maybe travel far, or to maybe just get out of the like be off grid, you know. For this time it's actually really nice. Be off grid, get out of the space that you usually are, turn off the phone, disconnect from the world, because you need some time of spiritual going within, okay? Some time to really be able to introspect at this time, because Mars wants you to let go of some things. And if you don't focus on this introspection to let go of things, then Mars may make you lose things. So we don't want you to lose stuff, okay? We are here in the house of losses. So when Mars goes here, we can end up having a sudden loss that we don't want. So how can we prevent this? Is that we're actively in engaging in letting things go. So write a lot of journal, write down the fears, the things in your subconscious, especially when it comes to relationships, and how you can let those go. Or if you just disconnect and go for walks on nature, meditation, your dreams are actually going to be a little bit intense at this time as well. Maybe some aggressive dreams could be happening here, but your subconscious is being stirred up. And there's a reason why, my beautiful Scorpio. The reason why is because Jupiter's in the eighth, making you, not making you, but encouraging you to transform, to change at a deep, deep level, to finally release these fears, to finally release these anxieties, to finally release this lack of trust, this controlling attitude. And so it's vulnerable. It's a vulnerable transit, my beautiful Scorpio. It's a vulnerable transit. And that's why I say have some time for yourself. You don't have to do it all at this time. Take a break. Take a break, because you're going to need it. You're going to need it to just go within, understand things, and go through the transmutation of your emotions and realizations so that you're able to have an awakening and a healing. Life wants you to heal. So if you focus on healing, if you get an astrology reading with me, or get some Reiki, or go to a retreat, go to a yoga retreat, do your yoga, your meditation, focusing on this healing is what's going to help you accelerate this transformation without it being some sudden intense event. Okay, it doesn't have to be a sudden intense event. It's only a sudden intense event when we are ignoring the signs, when we don't want to do the work. Then life just forces us. But if you are inclined to these spiritual practices, maybe this is a fantastic time for you to go through your closet and through your house and get rid of stuff. Get rid of those things you've been holding on to for years that are just accumulating, having energy, stuck up energy. Release it all. Let go. Focus on letting go. Focus on surrender. And you will be okay. Don't fight and don't try to control. The control is what's going to cause issues. So this could also be careful with your investments as well. I want you to be cautious with your investments. Check out your investments. We're in the house of losses here, so we want to be in a good vibe. And also take care of your health, okay? Nothing crazy this month. Take care of your health. Keep your immune system up, because here you may be feeling a little bit more delicate than before. And all of this is helping you to have a massive transformation from the core of who you are. Now we have here the first Lord going into the 12th house. That's you. So yes, life wants you to kind of have some time for yourself. Focus on your spiritual practices. Focus on surrendering. Focusing on letting things go that you no longer need. And focusing on healing. On healing at a deep level. Doing this is going to be very, very, very good. If you work with international anything or faraway lands, this could also be very good for you guys. And also we have the 6th Lord going into the 12th house. So this is the saving grace for anybody out there, my beautiful Scorpios that are like, oh my gosh, does that mean that there's going to be some crazy accident and some freak accident and something's going to happen? No, 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 no. We have here the 6th Lord going into the 12th, which means that you have Vipranaya yoga that is helping you to be protected, okay? You're highly protected from any intense sudden loss, sudden event, or any challenge or enemy or obstacle that is intense. Like, you are protected. You are going to be protected during this time. But you're still going to go through the storm, okay? There's still going to be this emotional upheaval and this triggering and this inner transformation. And so that's why I say seek the peace, seek the yoga, seek the spirituality, seek the meditation, get grounded. Get grounded in the fact and surrender. Okay, I have no control outside of myself, but I have control in me, and I'm going to be at peace and I'm going to be happy. And to transform your subconscious at this time. Very, very beautiful energy. I really think it's going to be very nice at the end of the day. Alrighty, let's look a little bit deeper into your messages here, my beautiful Scorpio. What else do we have for Scorpio for this Mars in the energies of Libra? What do we have for Scorpio in Mars for the energies of Libra? Mars energies of Libra for Scorpio. Surrender to God. You see? You're going to have that. Like, it's like, I'm just going to have to let go and let God. Yes, you're going to have to let go and let God. You do that, everything is going to work out amazingly. Okay? Surrender to prayer. You better start getting down on your knees and start praying. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, we have to start surrendering to prayer. Pray whenever you feel anxious. Pray whenever you're like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Oh my God, am I going to be okay? Oh my God, like, what is this? Pray. Because you're going to have this transformation. You're going to have this massive awakening of like, wow, like, just when I felt so vulnerable, when I felt so weak, when I felt like the whole world was collapsing on itself, I'm safe. And your prayer is really going to be powerful with that. And surrender, you need to always be right. Be careful that you don't get into fights, okay? This, if you're a little too crazy, this loss can be actually losing a relationship also. So let's not get in there. We don't need to go into losses. We don't need to lose your partner. So surrender, you need to always be right. You don't have to have the last word. You don't have to have everything right. And let people believe whatever they want to believe. And that's okay. And if you do this, your relationships are going to be protected. But if you want to be right, if you want to have the last word, this can cause ruptures in relationships. So be very, very cautious with that, my beautiful Scorpio. Alrighty, Scorpio, those were your messages for this upcoming Mars in Libra. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage and you have a one-on-one session with me. You will find out how to book one in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Scorpio, those were your messages. I hope that they help. And if you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful, let's do our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your horoscope for this Mars in the energies of Libra. And for you, this Mars in the energies of Libra is in the sign of the 8th house. So Mars is going to be transiting your 8th house, and you actually are having a good transit with this because Mars loves to be in the 8th house. Why? Because Mars is a warrior. And when it comes into this 8th house of secrets and fears, Mars here is saying, today, we're going to beat your fears. We're going to be strong and courageous. And whatever makes us fearful, the unknown that makes us fearful, we're going to be bold and we're going to be courageous and we're going to move forward. So Mars here is going to give you lots of inner power, inner strength. And so if you're going through a massive transformation, if you're going through a shift, if you're going through something new in your life or a transitional point, an ending and a new beginning, Mars here is here to help you and is here to make you very, very strong and to help you fight any insecurities that may show up within you. So Mars here is going to be fighting psychological, any fears that may be happening at this time. And especially if there needs to be healing around relationships, if there needs to be healing around commitments, like maybe you have wounds or been jaded from relationships or commitments in the past, or sexuality, if there's been any sexual trauma that could have happened, Mars here is here to help you overcome it, to help you transform it, to help you face those fears so that you no longer are being controlled by them. So Mars here is really igniting you and making you powerful. That is very, very nice, my beautiful Virgo. And I mean, Pisces, and I'm very excited for you, my beautiful Pisces, with that energy is definitely powerful. Now, this could also boost your libido. For some of you guys, sex is going to be something big at this time. Your libido is up and going. And Libra is also the sign of relationship and coming together. So if you have a divine counterpart that you can experiment and have, go deep in your sacred sexuality, this is actually a great time to do that. If you don't have a sexual partner, this could be a time where you are in the wanting a sexual partner, but the libido is going to be boosted and you're going to feel sexually sexy. So that is also wonderful. But all of this is because there's more security and because you're no longer having so many inner fears. Now, at the same time, we have here the second Lord going into the 8th house. So money, your money is going to be going through a transformation. As you transform and as you stop living through your insecurities, Mars here is going to ignite you to have more security in your life, to feel more secure, to feel more joyful, to feel more happy, and to feel more confident in yourself and abundant as well. Some of you guys may be making money through investments, through stock market, through trading. This could be a good time to do that. It could definitely bring you some abundance and prosperity. Just make sure that you calculate your risks and that you don't just throw yourself in it. Calculate your risks. And at the same time, we have here the energies of Scorpio, the 9th Lord going into the 8th house. So there could also be a transformation to your belief systems. This is where the beliefs that you have about yourself, oh, I am this, I am that, I'm so this, I'm so that, they're going to go into a transformation. What you perceive yourself to be, you're going to go through a transformation. A travel, a faraway land, some traveling can help you in this transformation. Teaching can help you in this transformation. Becoming a teacher or having a teacher yourself can help you in this transformation. Some of you guys who are teachers, you teach transformation. You help people transform through trauma, which is also very powerful. Anybody who is in the healing industry, this is a great time, a very, very auspicious energy for you, my beautiful Pisces. And also with the 8th Lord, with the 9th Lord going into the 8th, here we have a massive transformation through faith. So as Mars is fighting your inner fears, you're going to gain more faith, more faith, more faith in yourself. And all of that is going to ignite you even more. And all of this is happening, of course, the Jupiter in the 4th house. You are going through an inner liberation. The chains that were holding you back in the past, they're no longer holding you back. And this is going to make you feel more emotionally secure. And this is going to open up the doors for a new home. Maybe some of you guys are also seeking other people's monies for a new home, or maybe a loan, credit, something like this can also be happening for a home. So if you're doing this, this is actually a wonderful time as well. So let's go a little bit deeper into your messages here, Pisces. What are some other messages that we have for Pisces for this Mars in Libra? And we have surrender to the wonder and yes. Try to see the beauty in all, in every, and get mesmerized by the little things of life and the wonder and awe of everything. Have this spirit, and that is going to help you to move further. Surrender defensiveness. Maybe you may be feeling a little bit triggered here. Mars is triggering those wounds, triggering those triggers. But watch out that you don't become defensive. No need to defend your wounds. No need to defend those painful situations. Just observe, listen to what the person's saying, be more yielding, because defensiveness actually shows a sign of weakness. And last but not least, surrender worry. There's nothing to worry about, my beautiful Pisces. You are so protected at this time. There is massive transformations happening within yourself, but these are all amazing, beneficial, wonderful for you. And that's why the faith, I was telling you, the faith is what's going to help you with the transformation. So don't fall into this anxiety or fear, like belief. And if you're missing this, read or pray or meditate, but do something to help you have faith at this time, to look at the brighter side, the wonder and awe, to look at the positive. And if you do this, the transformation will be a lot easier. Don't focus on the negative, focus on the positive. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces, those were your messages. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage and book a one-on-one session with me today. You can find that how in the description here below. Alrighty, Pisces, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you. And if you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Geminis. Welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope for this powerful Mars in the sign of Libra. And for you, this is an energy of Mars in the 5th house. Ooh, this is nice. So first and foremost, Mars in the 5th house makes you activated for children, activated for romance, activated for creative pursuits. This is definitely a romantic time for you, baby. And Mars in the sign of Libra as well, it's all about romance and commitments. So this could be a time where if you use your charisma, if you use your charm, if you use your creative energy, you can make somebody fall in love with you very deeply. You can make somebody fall in love with you romantically. You can really revive the romance at this time and make it be very, very, very nice for you. Especially, this is also a time for you to go towards a creative project. Create something. Your creative energy is so strong at this time. You can either create a business or create content if you wanted to start getting into content creating, or if you would like to do some sports are also very creative. So this is a time to play. Life wants you to play, baby. Life wants you to play, be playful with others. And as long as you do this, you're going to be charming, you're going to be nice. The only thing here is that you may go into fights with your children. So be careful with this, my beautiful Gemini. If you have any children, this could be a time where you may be fighting or arguing with them a lot. Choose your battles wisely. One, if you're not a parent, then this could be a time where you are being driven or excited or want to become a parent. But nonetheless, the child energy is here. The energies of creativity, the energies of positivity, the energies of enthusiasm, especially enthusiasm for romance and enthusiasm for creative pursuits, for expressing yourself. This is so huge, and especially because you are extremely creative and extremely romantic, my beautiful Gemini. And with Jupiter in your sign, this is aspecting and igniting for you to be less inhibited, okay? So what are those things that are inhibiting you, my beautiful Gemini, that don't allow you to express yourself how you want to express yourself without any regrets, without any holding backs, and that you can express yourself freely, creatively, like a child expresses himself or herself. So this is very, very, very nice. Jupiter here is giving you so much ideas, so much creative ideas. Now, I will say that the only problem here is that, don't start something you're not going to finish. Don't try to do too many things at once. Don't try to do it all at once. Like, choose that two, three things that you really, really want to go for and do it. Because Mars here is really giving you lots of creative energies, lots of passion, and lots of drive and will power. Very, very nice. And with the Jupiter aspecting it, I mean, this is a time where you can really polish yourself, okay? You're in this reinvention of who you are, my beautiful Gemini. So who you are deep down inside is somebody extremely creative and extremely talented. There's some speciality about you, Gemini, and this Mars wants to find it, wants to find that speciality and capitalize on it and bank on it. So this Mars is taking you there. For anybody who does mantra chanting, this is actually a wonderful time. Mars here is going to give you lots of power doing chanting mantras. So make sure that you are chanting a lot during this time, because it's going to be very beneficial for advancing at the same time. Now, of course, here we have the energies of the 11th Lord going into the 5th house, which means that some dreams and aspirations are finally going to come true for you. Maybe some dream of yours is to become a father, a mother, or to see your children thrive, or a dream that you have is to get a creative project up and running, or to live out of your creativity. This is actually a really well energy for all of this. You can make a lot of gains and collaborations through the expression of your creativity and your speciality that you have. Also, we not only do we have that, but we also have the 6th Lord going into the 5th. So I will say that this might be the only thing, if you already are in a relationship, that you don't go into fighting with your partner or debating or any sort of competitive attitude with them. Instead, try to be really romantic. Try to get into the romantic playfulness, because that's going to be really nice. For your children want daily tasks. Some organization on a daily basis is going to help also, not just your children, but also your creative pursuits. So here they're telling you, yes, you're so fertile with ideas. You have all these you're so talented, but we need to put them to work on a daily basis. You need to actually sit down and put it in the calendar and get it to work. And that is how that creative project is going to get accomplished, or that's how the task with your children is going to get accomplished. But we need to be practical with the energies on a daily basis. Okay. And also sports, I see here, sports can make you very happy, especially if you do them on a daily basis for your health. This can make you very, very happy. So let's pull some cards for love, because I want to see how the romance is going. What do we have for Gemini for this Mars in Libra? For Gemini, Mars in Libra, and we have Mars in Libra. Yeah, you have to be very cautious of your communication. You really need to go towards romance, reigniting the flame, being playful and creative. And if you do this, things are going to be good. If not, then you can easily get into fights, and that could ruin the relationship. Okay, forgiving and learning, letting go of the past, letting go and learning from the past so that you can move forward in the future. And yes, you both will really benefit from retreating, having some time apart from the world, or having some time for yourself. I don't know where the tensions are, but if you feel like there's a lot of tension with your current partner, maybe some time apart can be something good. Or if you feel like your relationship is withering away, some time together away from the world will be something really good for you guys. And I just want to pull one last card here for you. One last card for my beautiful Geminis for this Mars in Libra. And we have, yes, relationships. It's all about relationships. This is a fantastic moment for you to truly fertilize and nurture your relationship. If you get creative and playful and smiley, things are going to be really good. Okay. But you have to take it into this way. If not, it could easily go into fights, arguments, and drama. So try to stay away from those things, my beautiful Gemini. Alrighty, Gemini, those were your messages for this upcoming Mars in Libra. I really hope that they help. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Make sure to book a session with me, and you can do that in the description here below. Alrighty, Gemini, thank you so much for being here. I really hope that those messages have helped you. And if they did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me, my beautiful Gemini. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, thank you so much for being here for this video for the Mars in Libra. I really hope that it brought you some understanding on how to manage these powerful energies. Love you guys so, so very much. Thank you for the likes, the comments, and for sharing this video with your loved ones. Sending everybody so much love and light, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Hari Bol and Hari Krishna.